Ladies and gentlemen, folks and fellers, it's your boy. Oh, someone farted in the background. Tofung Boy. We're back with the Outer Worlds. When we left off, we finished Aza's companion quest. This is going to be more of an exploration video, so lots of side quests, lots of cuts, lots of commentary. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Our first side quest that we were going to do was Noble History. Now, if you don't remember what that is, that was the side quest that we picked up fairly early in the last video, but it's a bunch of clues to remember something about a computer. Alright, that's all you need to know. After searching for what felt like hours, we would eventually go back into the tomb of the matriarch through the little passage that we had here. That was a piss poor decision, but we got this this pretty neat armor that actually really sucks. Sucks really hard. Really hard. Golden Shroud. Fortune's favor, grit enhancing materials. Some people say the prosperous are Damn. I have no idea what it does, but it looks sick. Let me fill you in on what this hunk of shiny garbage does. Every time you take damage, you lose money. Based on how much damage you take is how much money you lose. So yeah, that went directly into the trash can. Dare I loot the corpse now? No, Tristan would be fucking pissed. After finally gaining conscience and not ransacking a casket, we rifle through the rest of the dead bodies and then move back to Central Command to try to finish the side quest. That's all I needed. 115. Naive. I don't know. I'm gonna do this until I die. Naive. Who's in charge of Protectorate Religious Development? The Department of the Belief. By what criteria does the Protectorate Acumen Test truly place subjects? Built by the consuls with able hand. Unlocking armory. Yay! Ooh. I think I just found new heavy armor. Still not as cool as what I'm wearing. Armor rating is just a number. I'd rather make a pretty corpse than an ugly survivor. That sure was neat. After finishing up at Central Command, we set our sights south to begin filling out some of the other parts of the map. Where the hell's at? Please don't tell my wife. Please don't tell my wife I said that. Please, it was just a joke. Maybe I'm sorry. Please, it was just a joke. I was just joking around. There has to be something up here. Sure was. I hadn't mentioned it up until now, but my current objective was to recalibrate all of the lightning towers around the map. I'm not seeing anything that looks like... Oh, wait, no, that's one of those towers. Oh. See, I don't even need a walkthrough. I don't even know what a phone is. All these goddamn kids on their fucking phones, if they just took 5 goddamn seconds to get off their phones and look around, they'd actually be able to see what was going on. Damn straight. Damn straight. I'm really sad I didn't have more speech. Because I probably would have been able to convince Aza to not be in the dawn at all. I don't think I'm gonna get away with that. Oh. Wow. Cool. Can you close it now? Wow. Yeah. I guess like, oh, this is probably for the turrets. Yeah, that was probably for the turrets. Doors barred shut, not for long. Ah. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Two left. Southwest. I'm gonna just try to go here. Just try to make the loop. Actually, let me get one for right here, because I will forget that spot. Yum 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 yum. It was a pussy!
Alive, Commander.
What? Oh! Why are you just out here by yourself, weirdo? Look, get a load of this dude. He definitely doesn't have any friends. And he definitely plays video games in his room by himself. Oh, they were non-hostile.
There's scrutiny.
There is scrutiny. I just murdered 2 innocent civilians. Going to loot their bodies now. What does the world come to? No fun. No fun. I'm not seeing another one of those lightning towers. I did get the southwest one, but I think I'm just gonna have to go straight south. I'm not seeing any side quests or anything other than the lightning towers. I didn't even come across this building. No, I did not. Level 23! Sick. Okay. Everything's gonna need to go up, so... Leadership... Science... I'm gonna do sneak because I'm cray-cray like that.
We route all disruptive influences.
Mentally refreshed subject.
Prudence dictates we route all disruptive
Refreshed to be...
influences.
The missiler is who I want to kill.
Liquidate them!
Got company, Commander. The unfriendly.
You are free. Let me shoot everywhere but him. This is why I don't like revolvers. I miss the trench gun. I miss it dearly. Is this where they do mental refresh? What did the map say?
Giving chase.
The system serve the sovereign.
Time to earn my commission.
Get you! Minimizing exposure.
Got my lamps on a hot.
Interesting. Into the Flaccid Penis Treatment Center. Must got a lot of lotion down there, huh?
Are you ready to realign?
Oh my.
To shed all manner
Oh
of
fuck.
thoughts?
Light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lake of particularity to abrade your imperfections. I'm Head
refresher cool, and I guarantee when you exit our doors,
You'll be a
Oh,
productive
fuck
member
me.
of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say,
goodbye imperfect thoughts, hello contentment.
I don't know what in the void we just got hosed down with, but it's
Give me a perk? +1 experience earned. That's so cool.
kinda nice.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say refreshed to be.
Huh.
Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. I'll walk in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
And then our heads will be as empty as yours. I've seen this too many times. It's not as fun as it sounds.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
I am definitely here for mental refreshment. You're going to let me in for that, right?
Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
I hate tests. Can I skip the evaluation? What in the law's name is a wellinitarium? I'd like to hear more about mental refreshments. With some specifics. I'm ready. Evaluate away. Let's go.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
Yeah?
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Welditarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
I'm Squibs Mckinnley, bitch. I paid for mistakes and I am trying to be better. I prefer to wait for someone to tell me what to think and say. I refuse to respond on the grounds that this may infuriate me. I prefer to wait for someone to tell me what to think and say.
Incorrect! But your response has merited a yay-sayer verbal commendation for exceptional tactfulness in the field, allowing you partial credit. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually, each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
My zeal is a bit lacking. Let's say 4 out of 5. I'm not dead, and alluding to be a traitor might go badly, so 3.5 maybe? I'm supposed to say 5. Correct? Then 5. My efficacious knows no bounds. I'm off the charts completely.
Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief?
Less frequent than I used to, but sure. Perhaps once or twice. Am I supposed to say 0 now? Then 0. Less frequently than I used to, but sure.
Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you?
An ideal cellmate. An ideal protectorate subject.
Processing determination. An acceptable response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 100 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that.
Proceed 1 floor down, where you will be directed further. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
The console provides, the system abides.
To deliberate is to court ruin.
Huh. Low privilege priority pass prisoner clothing. Probably shouldn't be packing heat. Not that it would matter too much anyways. Up until this point, we have only heard horror stories of what happens to protectorate subjects who get mentally refreshed. Squibs Mckinnley don't need no mental refreshment. Squibs Mckinnley is an alpha male. And the only refreshment an alpha male needs is Michelob Ultra. The only choice for alpha males.
Structural tampering.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder why this.
You're not gonna be upset if I climb in here, are you? Nah, they're not gonna be upset at all. Automech. Take an item. And a trauma kit. Ooh.
Enemy in evisceration range.
To abrade my imperfections.
Let's go to... I don't have the... Ooh. Observational oversight.
Enemy about. Let's see what's inside.
They have to have one of those cards around here. Let's slow down and read this. Just kidding. I don't want you to hear me stutter through all of it. Basically, what this machine does is pump the same gas that we walked through in the beginning into the chamber below.
Hmm? Say, what's that sound? Why does the wall look so soft all over?
Who are you? Head refresher.
Oh, do I detect a whiff of reprioritin gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Wait. Ha! You're not a protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
And you, my friend, are mildly intoxicated and highly open to suggestion. In other words, vulnerable.
Well, this is normally where you'd say something.
Caught, I'm an outsider. I'm a dutiful and loyal protectorate subject. My lack of glassy-eyed, belligerent gaze gave it away. I'm a loyal protectorate subject.
My. Can't believe I'm falling for that, as it may be the most unconvincing display of fealty I've ever seen. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe me? I can prove it. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
To document the wonders of the mental refreshment process. To detail the horrors of the mental refreshment process. I just saw the pretty lights and wandered in. To document the wonders of mental refreshment process.
You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your purpose here, and whose employ you're under. A proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for.
Why, I'm always up for spirited debates. You share your facility's secret with me if I win? Why would I ever believe that? Can't think of anything I'd like to do less. How about I just shoot you and rifle through your desk? I'm always up for spirited debate.
Yes, well, you'll see. Even in a nominally reduced state, I am more than up to the task. So, what of the Order? Our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them?
Can't agree. Stupid geniuses. They're dedicated, well-meaning, looking... Don't have 7 speech. Couldn't agree more. Stupid geniuses.
A clear example of a life to avoid, yes? That's what happens when you get big ideas. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
I don't have the leadership or the speech. They're effective at getting... Their advertising jingles and sloganery are pretty catchy.
Their manipulations are crude, if not efficacious. The sugar-filled rubbish they consider food sounds truly disgusting. And yet I do lightly crave it after hearing their adverts. But to what end? For only the shallowest of goals, making bits. We, on the other hand, have transcended the petty exchange of goods and services. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
Guess everything looks great. You're done the mental revising instead of receiving it. You almost sound like your patients. Are you repeating a script? I admit I sometimes wish I didn't have to think of everything I needed to care for. You almost sound like your patients. Are you repeating a script?
Not word for word, no. I do take certain liberties with the Sovereign's Handbook, a beacon to the cosmos, to inhabit the spirit of the work and give it a dramatic, scientific air. I understand you meant that as an insult, but I refuse to be baited by those either jealous or ignorant of our ways.
Ever considered that you're turning your subjects into unthinking automatons? Seems like the perfect society could hold up to a few questions. But, don't you ever just crave sugar sometimes?
Think of it this way. If you could have the finest woolly cow filet mignon or most succulent crabble-clawed dinner every night, would you mind skipping candy? Don't believe you would. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself?
Ooh. I needed both of them. If you've never gone under the lathe yourself, how do you know if it's completely safe?
You don't think I'd send thousands through the process if I wasn't absolutely confident of it being unharmful. The results speak for themselves, literally. Our subjects have never been more content. They say so repeatedly. All right, fair enough. In that little battle of wits, one of us proved severely outmatched, and I'm not sure you're completely aware of which of us I'm referring to. I am deeply disappointed by your lack of intellectual prowess, though ultimately I'm not wholly surprised. Suppose that leaves one last thing.
Guards,
we have an intruder.
Advance!
Thirsty cultists, really?
I was really hoping I could stuff him into it, but I suppose I cannot. Yeah. Well, I mean, with him dead, should be a little bit of impact. I admit I'd thought myself rather clever in how thoroughly I'd secure the schematics for the Lathe of Particularity last week, only to find I'd forgotten the elaborate code I'd devised to open it. Poor exemplar Arthurton spent the better part of an hour prying open the cache door. But now I've got it. Hidden in plain sight. Should be wholly sufficient. I've reworked the mechanism to simply require that I lift the cap off a rigged mannequin and the concealed hatch will spring open wide. Oh, though sometimes I don't know why I even bother. It's not as if anyone in placid waters is capable more than off-key singing and bass echolalia. What I wouldn't give for a decent conversation around here for a change. Dedicated but not read. Head refresher, Paolo Gold. It would do me 1,000 wonders to read these notes when I first picked them up, but now I'm sitting here. It's been like a week since I played this fucking game. I gotta read this dumb fucking note about this stupid fucking guy. God, I hate myself.
Only the
Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Looks like a fight.
Yeah, I forgot. The Sovereign's here. Yeah, the Sovereign's here. And he was being mentally refreshed. I wonder if I can save him. Oh. Yeah, I wonder if the Sovereign... I couldn't go on the second floor. So I'm gonna see if I can find... Oh. I couldn't change it. I have the full privilege one. I wonder why it didn't... Oh, wait. Maybe this is the wrong... No. It's not. I guess I can look.
Hello. Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I'm Waylon.
You still have that look about you too. Have you not been refreshed? Were you just singing about your favorite pitchball team? I'm actually supposed to be here. You still have that look too.
No. I'm newly full of zeal. That is, I hope the process took this time. They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement, but still, they try.
How many times have you undergone treatment? You should go before you're abraded. Blink once if you want help escaping. That was an interesting take on that song. Do you want help escaping?
Wait, I just blinked several times, didn't I?
He only blinked once.
What did that signify? I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say.
I'm a high-rank protectorate so-and-so. You have to come with me.
Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so-and-so as a title. This feels a bit curious to me. But I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the treatment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
Oh, you mean this?
Oh, commemorative pitch ball. I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry. Though there are 2 automechs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and ambling off.
Good news, the pantry is open for ambling.
Okay. Ready to go then, I suppose. If we get separated, I'll meet you there. Their team plays the worst anyone has ever played.
I'm gonna put this one on. This is a fun quest.
Back is perfect. Our pitch ball is well conveyed.
Subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Well, I'm just gonna drop him off and then come back in. Easier said than done, my voluptuous big booty brother. Little did I know I had to talk to him again after telling him to leave. Because that just makes sense that you tell someone to leave and then you have to tell them to leave. Yeah. Find him at Free Market Station. Okay. Now, I'm still looking for the matriarch. Special ministrations. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Let the
Trouble
paradigm
ahead.
worry about the Praetor King.
All charged up.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now.
Oh.
You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities.
Well, that's the ruler, former ruler of the Protectorate.
Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
What happened to him?
We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself.
How long has he been like this? When was the last time he said anything? You don't question any of what happened. The Consul clearly orchestrated this in order to take control.
Preposterous! The Consul and all the Vigilant are above reproach. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm, or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
You should bring him somewhere with proper medical facilities. Can we take you both elsewhere? You should bring him somewhere with proper medical
The
facilities.
Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care, as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
Really?
Go. Please, just leave us.
Fuck. Fuck indeed, good buddy. But here's where I had a cool master plan. See, what I was gonna do is bring Tristan back to see if there was any unique dialogue between him and the Sovereign's assistant and just anything else I could do.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now. You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities.
Who are you supposed to be?
Why, I'm his attendant, of course. I have seen to the Sovereign's personal needs since he was a mere, but of course vibrant and robust, infant. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
My Sovereign, what have they done to you?
I'm sorry, Tristan. No one deserves this.
No. And certainly not the embodiment of all that is the Protectorate. This is a greater crime than all I have witnessed.
Deserves what? Whatever do you mean?
What happened to him?
We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself.
How long has he been like this? When was the last time he said anything? You don't question any of what happened. How long has he been like this? When was the last time he said anything?
Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting, absurd nonsense about how the Consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time.
You don't question any of what happened?
Not at all. Why should I? One who questions betrays. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
You should bring him somewhere with proper medical facilities. Can we take you both elsewhere?
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care, as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
I suppose there is nothing we can do at this juncture. Guard him well, Feld. I shall honor him, in health and infirmity alike. I swear it.
So that's a little different than what we had came across. Can I talk to him now?
Once we find Virgil, he and I shall unravel what occurred with the Supreme Arbiter. Together, we shall have no trouble, I'm sure.
Cool. With the Sovereign sitting peacefully and Tristan saddened by the sight, we set our compasses west to recalibrate the last of the lightning towers. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Adjutant, sir. The smell of burning raptidons is rather pungent. Are there any concerns in regards to attracting
of the area?
What the hell? Oh, he stepped in the fire and killed himself. Damn. Tragic, what do we, tragic, what do we? After a long-needed potty break, I returned invigorated and completely lost. Where the heck were we? What do we? Oh, that's where we were. What do we? Oh, right. That's all that is. Good. Oh. Nice invisibility, pussy. Chilling. Stop sign. Oh, wow. Huh. That one's incendiary. That's the first frost weapon I've seen. Well, sure, I'm glad that we took a gander over here. They ate that guy's legs. Yum, yum, yum. You guys ever wonder if you, like, ate a person, what the best cut of meat would be? Just me? Would it be, like, the ass cheek? I kind of have big titties. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have big titties. So I wonder if breast meat would be any good. Also, would you... That is the question. Oh, a juvenile. Yeah, get him. This assault rifle is so lit. I'm so happy that I got this. This one's cool too, but it doesn't have the, I think it's mostly the scope for me. I'm gonna fight the Protector instead.
Come on then. Auntie's you.
There's a lightning tower over
And whatever
here.
else you can throw at me.
You guys okay over there? Tristan, you got this. I'm gonna go looting. Have fun, Tristan. Hee hee. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, hi, Mark. Dude, that hammer is fucking sick. Doubles as a grenade launcher. Shoot him. So now we got Central. We need one left. And I'm assuming, since it's a pretty small building, I need to go here first, and then I need to go south. There first is where I went. Unfortunately, it was a complete dud. Oh, here's that blockade they were talking of. So I just have to go south from the incognito. Oh. 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 Oh.
You did.
After a 6 stimming sesh, we found the next piece of our puzzle.
Impressive for a lightning rod. Keeps us from being fried while on Praetor, so that's something.
Oh there. Approach the gate. Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
I wouldn't worry about the odds. We tend to defy them at every turn. The landing pad is literally right there. Getting here was really, really easy. Oh, yeah. The landing pad is literally right there. Getting here was really, really easy.
Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for.
I'm always happy to help the Order. Where can I find the Exemplar? My, how deliberately vague. Are you at least going to tell me what is this place? Possibly makes you think I'm here to help people. Are you at least going to tell me what this place is?
The grounding station was built to help manage and offset the lightning that illuminates the sky and scorches the ground without pause or penance. They also used the station for a number of experiments that they ultimately lacked the capacity to complete. But, suffice it to say, we far exceeded those limitations. Nevertheless, the Exemplar is in need of help to complete his research, and our small squad lacks the manpower to provide it. But you might be the universal variable we've been waiting for.
I'll consider it. What should I do if I decide to
He's in
help?
the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, ow, ow, ow! Are you gonna lower it? Oh, yeah, he is. Thanks, buddy.
Should you ever need to exit the state.
To make a long story motherfucking short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass, and then this lady gave me a side quest to go kill some raptidons.
Hey, baby. Hello, baby Monty. Hello.
Doc's chewing on a squeak toy. So that's not the thing that we needed.
Hello, baby Monty. Hello. Hello.
Cool. Cool indeed. Who needed the lightning towers recalibrated anyways? I didn't get struck by lightning. Our side quest now was to clear the Raptidon lair, but that wasn't a challenge for me. Funny thing is, most reptiles turn tail and run when they smell me coming, on account of the holes in my colostomy bag. Having a nap, bozo? It is vastly slower, but that's perfectly fine. Let me... Can't tell if it's slowing down after a few rounds. Or not. Return to the shadows! Uh-oh. Damn, that was quick. That was quick. You suck. That took less time than an Amish kid bussin' after seeing shoulders. On our journey to find the final lightning tower, we cross into an Auntie's Choice border camp. Hey.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's Choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
Okay.
You there, interested in work, or was the allure of helping to advance science?
Nerd, woman, side quest, egg. Yes. I'm running dangerously low on ammunition. So here's where these ones were. I'm really not seeing... maybe it's here. Ah! Identify the device. Tracking device. Pick up the device, turn the device on. Sure did do that. Follow the tracking signal. Now this might come as a surprise to you, but I actually did the lightning tower before I did the egg quest. And you do have to, pardon my French, but I'm kind of fucking tired of doing this. And I just want to get it out of the way, so thank you for bearing with me.
Ready to dispense judgment!
Hit him up.
Melding with shadows activated.
Where are they?
Shrouding up. On the wrist. Engaging camouflage.
Good job. After taking out most of the monkey monsters, now we move on to finding the egg. There's the egg.
Wrist weapon primed.
With the egg found, we pick up a tossball card and scuttle back to the Auntie's border camp.
Have you made any progress yet? I can barely contain my excitement.
Here you go.
Incredible! And to think I sent all those assistants to die for nothing. I should have just sent a heavily armed stranger first. Here's your reward. You've certainly earned it. Now, back to my lab. I'm going to get so many papers published. Every biological researcher will know my name. There's going to be statues of me.
For my next feat, I am going to perform time travel itself. Strap in, and I'm going to place Squibs Mckinnley in the 20s at a labor strike on a distant planet. Check this shit out. Any books?
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for
What's
unlocked bathroom doors!
Are those
wow.
workers laying siege to their
With no
own
rest
place
and no
of work?
downtime!
No signs obviously capable of cracking through skulls.
This is important for later. It's not important for right now, but it's important for later. With that, we move back over to the grounding station to get our last lightning tower. This has to be it. Oh yeah. They have no idea what's about to hit them. Did all of them. Returned to the grounding station. Oh wow, I got an achievement for that. Huh. Guess a lot of people don't get the achievement for that. I'm gonna finish this one off. Is this? Don't listen to that guy and don't look at the screen, okay? That guy is full of shit. He doesn't know that we can time travel. So yeah. Return to the grounding station.
You've returned. Are the Raptidons vanquished? Have you completed the job?
I have. They are dead. The cave is clear.
Oh, incredible. Then, as the prime requisitionist currently at this station, I confer to you upgraded permissions that allow for surplus supply purchases.
Good to know. I'll let you know. So I keep doing this because I might get the foot and mouth. What am I talking about? Plasma SMG? Is it a oh, it's charged though. I hate that. Give me a decryption key. I hate that. I hate you. Now fires in charged burst mode, increasing base damage and shooting multiple shots in a burst. I hate that. Oh, level 24 though. Yum 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 yum. Just kind of a. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, and another perk. I'm gonna go with Intimidator. Now we have to get up there from up there. Wonder if I could fix this. Hey, bud.
By law, you've done it. I cannot lie. My math placed the odds of your survival at 0.00343%. But your reputation indicates that you reliably beat the odds. So why am I surprised? Unfortunately, I am limited in forms of compensation. However, I've refined the schematics so they may be constructed with your own rudimentary tools. I trust that you will find wonderful methods of deployment that will manipulate every equation to your favor.
What? I don't. Ooh. Huh. Neato. With the last of our side quests down, we finally return to the incognito.
Have an update about that.
Oh.
Personal matter. You know, the one that might, end the universe. The other universe-ending thing.
With that, that completes our episode of The Outer Worlds 2, Praetor Explorer. I do apologize that this took so long to come out. I was very resistant to doing commentary and to doing the cuts and to doing all of it. So it probably won't happen again in the future. I had fun the first time I did it, but this time around I was like, man, I don't want to fucking do that. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed it, please do consider leaving a like. This one was not as well put together as some of the other ones that have come out, but hopefully it has enough meat and potatoes to kind of get you an idea, because a lot of it is set up. Like the Sovereign is set up, and what Marisol said at the end is set up. And so is the labor camp. That is set up, but that needed to be put in. So I didn't want to leave you high and dry. I didn't want to jack you off, not till completion. But that is all the time that I am going to spend on The Outer Worlds 2 today. Let me just break a bunch of shit while I'm at it. Like and subscribe if you're interested in more. Thanks for watching. Y'all take it easy.